Hi there! Back again, and today we are going to be doing a couple of small things. It's probably going to be a shorter episode because at this moment of time when I'm recording this, it's Saturday at the moment, I'm a bit sick. So yeah, I don't want to do too much today, but one of the things I wanted to do is work a little bit on the entranceway here and over there. So let's get started with that. So for this one here, I've been thinking a little bit about it, and I think I want to just bring it out here. Like maybe do sort of like an extension of the area there, and then bring it down. I was thinking of bringing it down this way. So what we're going to do is pull out these, and then I think what we want is keeping it too wide. So if we add another one of these, and then over here we'll be replacing this one, so like that, and then we will fill this in like this. Put these in and these, and then over here let's see, do we want to take it one more out maybe? Or do we want to just go down slow? I think we just want to go down slow, so let's do that. So if we do this, then we will have sort of a gradual thing. I might put in some dirt here to make it full grass. But yes, this will then give a proper entranceway to my house, which has been sort of missing for a little bit. So that's good. Only thing we need to do then is add in a couple of fences. One over here, if we can be allowed to do that with the vines growing. Like this and like that. So, there we go. Now we have a path into the house. And I might still fix it up a little bit, but yeah, this is going to be the sort of thing we will do for now. The only thing is, now that we have that, we have the possibility of zombies coming up and breaking the door. Since we're on 1.8 now, the zombies can actually recognize these doors, so we might have some door problems. But if that is the case, I will just do some fence shenanigans. Other than that, you can notice here I put in a couple of strings to try it out here. I'm not entirely sure I am satisfied with it, because you can see them like subtly in the air, and it might just be a matter of me putting them like further up or that sort of thing. So for now I put it in just on this side of this tree to see how I like it. I'm sort of still debating it, but it's an attempt at least. Other than that, I wanted to do the same thing here basically on the other side. We go over here to the what is it called, the doghouse area. So over here I wanted to put a gate here in this space. So if we do that, if we go up here first and have a look. So I want sort of a curve going down here, and then the path going out to the houses. And I'm probably going to put in some pathways around the place using probably the potsole, the gravel, that sort of stuff. So yeah, but what I wanted to do on this side was, as opposed to the other side where we have the house right next to it and we have the patio sort of thing, here I wanted to try and experiment a little bit with the what is it called? Actually, I should probably do this with the curvy thing that I've been doing over by the other place over there. Let me take this down. So see if we can get a nice curve going here. Something like that maybe. Like this. Then we could set it down there, but that might make it too long. So maybe instead what we will do is, let's see, take this in. Now we have a problem. Let's take this down again, put this up, that in, take this down, this and this. Let's see here. Thinking maybe instead of doing it like that, let's try turning this one around. Doing this one upside down, this one like that. So now we sort of turn the curve around, and then we can put this here, and maybe put a stair that turn around the other way, like that. Then over here we can put this. Let's see, can we do that here? We will have to put in a block like that. And that would need to go like that. It does make this look a little weird. Other than that, it looks okay. I think we're going to have to try and maybe replace this with a full block, see what that looks like. A little too solid. Not too satisfied with that. Let's try taking that off. Taking that off. Put one of those again. So like that. We might also simply want to do something like this, and then continue out like that. We could then, if we can be allowed to do it, put something like that in, and then a stair, sort of a little more subtle than the other one. And I think I actually like that more, so let's try and put that in on the other side. So this one goes there, the reverse one goes there, the slab, then we need a block, so there we are. And that would mean that we can go up here and take this down. And then we need some slabs. Oops. Let's see, how do we want it here? One more out or leave it here? I think maybe putting this in like that, and that would bring us down to the normal level here. I'm gonna let that regrow and then replace it afterwards. So like that. How does that look from the side? Looks okay from that side, and from this side. I like it as well. We just need to finish off the stoneworks here by putting in a couple of blocks. And over here, let's see, do we have dirt there? We do, so let's just put that one on top. So there we are. That is the entranceway. Might still figure it out. I might also make it smaller, but for now this is going to be the entrance to this area over here. And now I have one more thing that I wanted to do here, and that is because you might have noticed it on your calendar, but it's almost Christmas. So what do we do at Christmas time? Well, we put up a Christmas tree. So I have actually prepared an area out here, right on the other side of the house, over here. As you can see, I want to be out in the water. I was thinking about putting it over there by my house, but I decided that I'd rather have it in sort of a more open area. So I decided that I wanted to put it here so that it would be visible when you come in by my road. And what I'm going to do is, right where this torch is, I'm going to plant a tree and grow it. And it's going to take probably a couple of tries because, well, you know, trees, they're kind of random. So I'll be right back here in a moment once the tree is grown, and I'll then proceed with the decoration. So I will see you in just a moment here. Bye bye for now. Bye. And back again, and that actually went incredibly fast. In fact, it was the first tree that really showed up, and I kind of like this tree. So what I've been going for here is a tree of a significant size, not too large, wide, it's a kind of cone shape, and which has the multiple levels that are different sizes. So not the tube tree, not the what is it called, the diamond shaped tree, and not one tree that is too short. But I don't want a giant tree because, well, if we look in here, we have the star, which we're going to be making. And well, the thing is, if you make a huge tree like the usual 2x2 tree, your star will look weird, and I don't really like that. So if I wanted to do a giant tree, I would do a 3x3 tree, so a manually created tree, or take a 2x2 and cut it into a single, but that would probably look weird. So I decided to go with a small tree, and I think it fits with the sort of feel that I want for my area, which is small but nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way up to the top here, build a little bit of a working stair, like this, up here, and just one in, and then up here we will be putting our star. But before we do that, we are going to put in the rest of the decorations, because we all know that the star is supposed to be the last thing that you put on the tree, the crowning piece. So let's just dump some of all this stuff that I don't need, and then we will pull out the decorations. So I pulled out a few fancy blocks here. So let's put some around, and I want some on the different levels. So let's see, put one here, and I think that this one should go over here. The diamond, let's pop down below again, put it here, and then hop up to the top. And I think we will be putting that over here. And the reason I'm using the diamond and iron and stuff, that's just because I want it to be different kind of blocks that both has a more significant value, but also have this strong color contrast. So I don't like that there because we have the blue on this side, so let's put it on the other side here. So there, the gold, we will put that up on top, and then we will put it down below there, and then we just have the redstone. We'll put one on this side, up to the top here, and maybe move this bit. I think moving this over to the other side, but I can't remember if you can actually break that with stone, so just to be sure, let's fetch my iron pickaxe. So I'll be right back. Bye bye. And here we are again, and I have my iron pickaxe with me, so let's take down that block and move it. You can see we do also have it on the same side here, so we would want it on the other side anyway, so it doesn't hurt. Might want to move this over here too. So let's take this down like that, move it over here, and I think we will place it, no, but let's place it there. Take this, place it there, and go down to the bottom, and then move this over here, so like that. I think that looks okay. It's not supposed to be completely symmetrical. It's really one of the important things. And now I want to take out the light here, and that is because the next bit is snow. So for the snow we need a workbench, so let's pop that down. We can pop it down here in the water so it's out of the way, and then we are going to be making some snow covers here, and let's just make ourselves a few to start with, because I don't know precisely how many I'll need, but what I want is I want snow like that, and on the outside like that, and I do the double layer there just for a little bit of three-dimensional effect, so like that. And that was all our layers, so let's get a few more. Might be enough now, not sure. That, double there, double there. And the reason why I wanted to do sort of Christmas theme this time is not just because it is the 1st of December, it's also, or the 1st of December is coming up rather, it's also because this day to day, like when you are watching this, is well, this is going to be Sunday that you're watching this, maybe, depending on when you're watching it, of course. But what I mean is, on this day is my family's first Christmas thing together, and I am actually, while this one is going out, at my parents' place, where me and my siblings are doing Christmas stuff. The Christmas stuff we're doing is getting ourselves some cookies, probably having coffee, dinner later, and then we also have a tradition where we will make what in Danish is called romkugler, or translated to English is called rum balls. And what is this? Well, it's these small circular things made of oats, butter and cocoa pretty much. I think there's a few other things in it. And then rum, of course, given the name. And then you take that mass, roll it into small balls about maybe 1 inch by 1 inch, 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters, a little more perhaps, depending on your preference. I like them sort of small, snacky. And then you roll it in cocoa. And actually here in Denmark we also have the bakers who have something called rum balls, which has nothing to do with proper rum balls. They're just like the baker's leftovers mashed together into balls. So if you ever come to Denmark, yeah, don't get that. It doesn't taste bad. It's just not what you expect to get when you hear that name. So here, finishing off with the star on the tree. Let's take down our walkway and take a step back to see what we have created. Let's just get this down. Like that. And get this one as well. Let's hop out on top of it. Makes it a little faster to break it. And this one here. Can we have all of this in our inventory so we can take down the chest right away? We certainly can. So, there we have it. The Christmas tree is finished. Let's see, let's just discard this really. There's no reason to have that. Yeah, I can't do that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be crazy and do the sensible thing. Put it aside. So, like that. Well, now we have the Christmas tree done. Completely finished. And with that we are going to call this an episode. So, to everyone who's watching, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that shush cave noise, and I hope that you will have a pleasant start to the Christmas month. So, until next time, I will see you again, and actually, I'm fooling you. I'm not going to end it off completely here, because I have one more little thing that I want to talk about. You might have noticed that I was stammering a little bit, and that was because I actually had one more thing I wanted to show, and it's right over here. So let's quickly run about. You might have noticed it while I was doing the entrances, which is also one of the reasons why I wanted to do the entrances today, because I've been messing about with something different and a little cool, and that is right over here. Because if you can see here, these are carrots, this is wheat, and this is potatoes, and this does not look like the normal game. And that is because I have messed about with 3D modeling, the model making in Minecraft, to make 3D versions of each of them. And at the moment of recording this, the wheat actually only have the fully grown model, but I'm going to be working on that and finishing that as well. But you can see here, this one here isn't fully grown, so that's just the normal texture, so you can see the difference between them. Quite a lot more detail in that. But the carrots here, if I break one of those, you will actually see the carrots quite small there. You can see there the next stage. If I get a little more bone meal, see if we can do this, get it at the right stage. So that is the next stage. See if we can get a couple. Doesn't want to work with me. So there we go. That's the 4 stages. Stage 1, 2, 3, and 4. And likewise over here with the potatoes, we have the different stages. So if we take and break those like that, I think we got the same one there. So there we go. Stage 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to be doing the same thing for the wheat here. And actually, I'm going to continue doing this because I wanted to do for the stalks as well, the sugarcane, all the flowers, both the 1 high one and a 2 high one, although the 1 high one are a little bit of a bother because they can go in pots and that's a little more complicated. The sugarcane, and I probably won't do it with the vines because vines grow a lot more than other stuff. It is of course a little more laborious for the system if you have more phases. So, but even though this looks like a lot of phases, it's actually not as many as you expect. So there is quite a lot though, because as you can see here, if I walk over it, they're not completely aligned because I didn't want it to just be one straight line. And you can still see like a line through it, but I think it's okay. So what I want to do is I want to finish these up, and then I will probably share it in case you're interested in them. So with that, I'm going to call it off finally, and for real this time. And hopefully you have enjoyed the episode and you find this interesting. So if you are interested in checking out this little thing, I'm going to try and put a link for a download in the description of this video, and I'll also return with it probably later once I have updated more things for it. So for now though, thank you very much for watching and have a pleasant start to the December month. Merry Christmas. Bye bye for now. Bye.